Alright guys, so today I'm going to prepare an extremely simple meal. Again, this is not really a recipe, it's just to inspire you. It's going to be a one-pot Hungarian potato pie. It's in the name. I'm only going to use, well, I'm lying. It's going to be a one-pot pie and plus a pan. Anyway, very little washing up to do. Main ingredients are potatoes, eggs, and I've got some smoked pancetta, smoked bacon, if you like, andouille, Italian andouille spicy sausage, and I've got some nice quality chorizo, and I'm deliberately not using Hungarian products because these are easy to find, so you can replicate it with these. I'm also going to use some sour cream, some yogurt, Greek yogurt, which is in the fridge, and seasoning is going to be that simple as well. I'll just use some marjoram, bit of chili, bit of Hungarian sweet paprika, salt, pepper, that sort of thing. I've also got some onions and garlic and peppers, tomatoes and spring onion. Now this is not traditional. If I would make this, or if my mom would make this at home, she would only use potatoes and eggs, so none of these, but I thought to myself, it's not going to be Hungarian anyway because I'm not using Hungarian sausage and that sort of thing, so I'll just do something similar, but it's going to be slightly different. I know that it's going to work anyway. Process is very simple. We are going to start with cooking the potatoes in water, and that's going to take the longest as well. I'm using two different type of potatoes, and I just basically do this dish because I had to use up these potatoes. These been sitting in my fridge for a month or so. I'll just add some salt and water, of course. And if you want, you can add some bay leaves. It's going to give some extra flavor to it, but it's not necessary, and this is a very minimalistic dish as well. Okay, I just use one of these pancettas and fry it off on a low heat, so medium heat. I'm not adding any extra fat, there should be enough fat in here. And then I'm going to fry off the chorizo as well, and this one is an Iberico chorizo, so should be very tasty. Or you could make this with Polish kielbasa as well, it would work just as well. Of course you can just cut it, makes it easier to remove, but if you choose, then you can leave it on as well, up to you. Now, chorizo, I'm going to slice it rather thin, so I can spread it equally. This pancetta smells amazing. Really nice, smoky. I think I can increase the heat now that I've rendered some of the fat out. Yeah, so what I'm planning to do is to add the paprika, tomato and onion and garlic and the spring onion as well. It's going to be interesting, I've never actually tried that way. Okay, I'm going to add the chorizo as well. smells absolutely amazing. Okay guys, at this point I'm going to add the andouille sausage as well. Now this is going to release even more fat. I quite like this andouille sausage. Nice bit spicy. Andouille doesn't take too much time to cook. No, it's cooked already. Exactly, you can eat it as is. Now all of these items ready. I just want to get the extra flavors out. Okay, that's it. I'm going to get rid of the chorizo. Okay. Next step is to fry off the onions and all these other. I'm not gonna fry off the tomatoes, but I will fry the peppers and the spring onion. Going to add a bit of the water from the potatoes to deglaze the pan. And just a tip, if your knife is not sharp enough and you are trying to slice peppers or tomatoes, if you try to slice it with the skin outside, sometimes it's a lot more difficult, but if you turn it around, it's super easy. Just going to increase the temperature to evaporate the water, and I'm going to re-add the fat from the chorizo. Okay, and at this point, so this is still hot, but it's not burning anymore. So I'm going to season it with a bit of sweet paprika as well. Okay, eggs are cooked, so time to remove them. potatoes will need another 15 to 20 minutes. Alright, potatoes are done. I just need to cool them down and then we can carry on. Alright guys, so potatoes are cooked and peeled, eggs are cooked and peeled, so now we are ready to build the pot pie. As I said, I'm going to use some Greek yogurt as well. Normally I would just use sour cream, but since I have some Greek yogurt, it would work just as well. All I'm going to do is to season the yogurt with some Happy Chef. Alright. Now, the potatoes I didn't cool down completely, because if I cool it down completely then it's going to take forever to bring it up to temperature, so they are still kind of hot. The benefit if you cool them down completely is that they are not going to break, but that's not an issue for me at this point. It's going to work just as well. So I'll add the potato layer. And that's it. And I'm going to add half of the, and I'm going to add a bit of tomato as well. But as I said, this is not traditional. Basically experimenting, but I don't see any reason why it shouldn't work. I'm going to add some of this onion and pepper mix. Okay, 1 egg as well. Then of course we're gonna add a bit of the chorizo and pancetta andouille mix. Okay. And then now I'm going to add some cheese, and I'm using leftover cheese. I've got some red Leicester and I've got a Spanish Manchego, I guess, which I've actually never tried before. It says it's sheep milk, should be very flavorful, but of course you use whatever cheese you have. If you have cheddar, use cheddar. It's going to work just as well. Now I'm going to add a bit of the sour cream. That's it. And now the next potato. Okay guys, so the layering has been done. Now I'm just going to add the last of the sour cream. Spread it a bit. That's it. Lovely. And the Spanish cheese I'm not going to grate because this is crumbling. I'm just going to add little pieces. It's going to melt anyway. Phew, this is going to be great. Very tasty cheese as well. I'll just add a tiny bit more paprika and margarine. Phew, amazing. lid on into the oven for half an hour. That's it. Alright guys, it's been 20 minutes. Let's see where we at. Oh yes, smells amazing. So I just put it back without the lid for another 10-15 minutes, and then the pie is done. Alright guys, pie is done. Time to take it out. Turn off the oven. That's it. Yes. Look at this. Beautiful. Definitely one of the easiest and most satisfying dishes you can make. I've used 4 potatoes, 4 eggs. This would definitely feed a whole family, or at least a family of 4. I think, yeah, probably even more. 4 adults, easy. So guys, very simple, quite inexpensive really, if you think about it. It's mostly potatoes. Oh my god, going to be so flavorful. Okay, finishing touches. We are going to add a bit more sour cream. Tiny bit of paprika. That's it. Maybe a bit more chili. Why not? Yes. Okay guys, one of the most perfect comfort food there is. Extremely easy to make, extremely tasty. I can only recommend to try it. And of course I have to invite Mrs. T to do the taste test. Alright, let's try. It smells amazing. I've put paprika and peppers and tomatoes as well, and some spring onions.
Looks really nice.
So it's not quite traditional. And I have to say that the chorizo, well, the combination of the chorizo, pancetta and the andouille sausage is amazing.
It's really nice, yummy. I love it.
And I quite like the tomatoes and the peppers as well. A bit of lecho flavor. Nice. It works.
It's nice. Really nice.
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the content. I shall see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.